All right. So welcome everyone to World Languages and Culture with Cooking. I'm Miss Christelle from the Wooten Center, and we are getting ready to cook with you today. We are traveling to the beautiful Trinidad and Tobago. I don't know if you guys see Miss Sharice's background there. She's got the palm trees flowing in the background and the water that's blowing and flowing, right? And so, and it's a beautiful Caribbean island. And so we are going to go there today, and we're going to be making fried bakes and salt fish. And if you guys don't know what it is, really, oh, come on, Natalie, you put in your background. What? Oh my, see, you were prepared. You were prepared. That looks so good, right? So that is what our meal is going to look like today. So we're making, and the fry bakes is basically like a bread, right? But we're going to fill it with the saltfish that we're gonna make, right? And so for all of my vegetarians, all my vegans, plug on in. All you're gonna do is not include the fish, but you can load it up with all the vegetables that you like. So with us getting started, I want to show you guys a quick video of sharing a little bit about Trinidad and Tobago. And right after I share this, our Miss Lovely Sharice is going to she's going to share a little bit more about Trinidad and Tobago, and then we're going to start cooking. All right. So, can you guys see that there?
Yes.
Sound. And let's put it on live screen. All right, so let's go to Trinidad and Tobago. Natalie, did you bring your swimsuit? Did you bring your sunglasses and your sunscreen?
No, I forgot.
Okay, we just gonna have to go to the store. Okay.
This is how you do doubles, right? Flip it over.
That's called doubles.
So 2 minutes is definitely not enough time to show you everything in Trinidad and Tobago. But we'll do our best. Right. A maxi taxi.
I'm selling boiled and roasted corn.
Can we go to the beach?
Yeah, sure.
Oh my God, we didn't show them our carnival.
Uh-oh. That's where I'm gonna stop. But you see all those feathers? Carnival is fantastic. It's feathers and all kinds of stuff. But did you see the beautiful, all the beautiful
beaches
and the nature.
The food.
And the food, you guys, and the roasted corn and boiled corn. Oh, so good, so good. All right, so Miss Sharice, I'm gonna hand it over to you.
Thank you. Hi everyone, how's everyone doing?
Good.
All right, good, okay.
I'm doing good. Today's been a great day. It's Friday.
Woo-hoo.
We're learning how to cook. Food's gonna be good.
Mm-hmm.
I know that.
Perfect. Okay, so here we are in the most beautiful part, Trinidad and Tobago. So it's like in the middle of like the Caribbean Ocean, and it's an island, and it is super, super hot. I went 4 years ago, and it was humid. I went in February. So February in California is cold, but February in there, it was humid. So Here's the beautiful flag, and the facts are the official name is the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. Short filmed was Trinidad and Tobago.
So
The
it's
head of this
Tobago. I'm sorry,
Tobago,
Trinidad and Tobago. Yes.
Tobago, sorry. Head of state was President George Maxwell Richards. Head of government was Prime Minister Patrick Manning. Okay, the population is, I think, 1,047,040, which means that's 20,000 people in Trinidad and Tobago. The capital of Port of Spain. That's where I went. Really a beautiful, beautiful place. The flag is red with white edge, black diagonal band from the upper host side of the lower fly side. The languages that they speak: English official, Hindi, French, Spanish, and Chinese. The time zone is UTC, which is formerly, I guess, GM. Telephone code is 868. Their calendar is the Georgian, and for the fiscal year, it's October 1st through the 30th of September. And their money currency, USA dollar, equals 1.35100 Trinidad and Tobago dollar signs. So the languages, they speak different languages. They speak Dominican Creole, similar to spoken in St. Lucia, Haiti, Martinique, Guadeloupe, Martinique, and parts of Trinidad and Tobago is a mix of French and African languages. So they have Creole. So Jody say yon bagul.
So Miss Cerise, let me do this part.
Okay, go ahead.
So I'm not gonna do this slide, so let's go to the next one.
Okay, perfect.
So in Trinidad and Tobago, their official language is English. And like Ms. Cherie said, you have the Creole, you have a dialect. So just like in the United States, if you go to Texas, you're gonna be saying y'all, right? If you go to New Jersey, you're gonna be saying Jersey, right? You're gonna have a drag, you're gonna have a different twang, right? Every Caribbean island has a different dialect when they speak. So in Trinidad, it's the same. And so there's some common phrases that we're gonna share with you guys as well. And so if we go to the next slide, let me see. Ms. Charisse, I'm gonna stop your share really quick.
Okay, you want me, okay.
And I'm gonna share that one. So still have your share ready.
Okay.
And so we could share the, oops. And so we could share those facts. Over here. So you're gonna learn how to say just some common phrases here. So Ms. Charisse, if you go into your,
I think you're muted.
am I muted? No?
I can hear you.
Okay. Ms. Charisse, if you go back into Canva, you can see the update.
Oh, okay.
All right. So here, this first one says, don't hurt your head. Natalie, can you say that? Don't hurt your head. So that means don't worry about it, right? Don't hurt your head, you know? Or you say, that's me real brethren. That's my good friend. Okay? Can you say that, Natalie? Miss Marissa, Miss Charisse, can you try that?
Don't hold your head. Don't hold my head. Don't hold your head. And that's my.
That's what it sounded like to me too.
So don't hurt your head.
Don't hurt your head.
Don't
hurt
your head.
Yeah, don't hurt your head. Like don't hurt your head.
Right, but don't hurt your head.
Don't hurt your head. Okay, we're gonna go to the next one. Let me see. Oh, it said gone from here, right? Leave me alone.
Gone for me.
Move now, boy. Move now. Right?
Move, no boy.
Now you see when I said that I did the hand movement, right? You got to do the hand movement with it. Where we talk with our hands. Move now, boy. Move.
Move, no boy.
You see how I shoot my teeth? So we say that too. Shoot your teeth. Move now, boy. Leave me alone. Right? Gone from here. All right. Or they'll say, we busting a lime this Friday. That means we're going to chill this Friday. Right?
Okay.
Or if you go to a party and you don't take anything, like, when you go to someone's home, you may take some flowers, or you bring a dish or something to contribute.
Yeah.
And so the person will say, well, watch this. Come walk with your hand swinging. Basically saying you come empty-handed, right? Especially when you were supposed to bring something. Watch, they come with their hand, just come with your hand swinging. Your hand was empty. Right? Okay. The next one, you're all organized now. Your business fix.
Your business, I can say that, your business fix.
Mm-hmm. Your business fix.
Your business fix.
Okay, you are in big trouble. Your cuckoo cook.
Your cuckoo. Okay.
Your cuckoo cook.
Your
So
cuckoo.
cuckoo sometimes refers to like corn cuckoo. We call it corn cuckoo, but it's like cornmeal.
Okay.
So it's called cuckoo. So they'll say your cuckoo cook, like you in trouble.
Oh, funny.
Right? Or you can't be serious. You met joke. Natalie, can you say that? You met joke. Miss Marissa, you met joke. You can't be serious. You like basically you making joke. You met joke. Can you say that?
You make joke.
Come on. You make
I get a good accent in there. You met joke. Right? You want to try it, Natalie? Miss Sharice, you want to try it? Miss Grace, I heard you.
You make joke.
Come on. There you go.
You gotta have the hands. Make
yeah,
joke.
you. It's just like your mom. Like if your mom's talking to you, say you making jokes. Really?
You make it,
really? You make joke.
You make
right?
joke.
Okay. Or you making joke. So then when someone's trying to tell you, it is not as simple as you think. Like, believe it or not, right? Say, you think it easy? You think it easy to get up every day, be on a train and a bus, and then have to come over to work? You think it easy? Like,
you think it's easy?
You think it's easy?
You think it's easy?
I see you get into the phone. You think it easy? You think it right?
You think that's funny.
Or if you want to say someone's being pushy or bold-faced, you say bold-faced. What? So like if someone tries to do something and they're like arrogant about it, right? Bold-faced, right? So they're being unreasonable and shamelessly demanding, right? So those are some phrases that
Very
are
cool.
said in Trinidad and Tobago, and actually in some other Caribbean islands too. Like where I'm from, St. Vincent, we're actually right above Trinidad and Tobago, and we say these same things too. So really, really cool. All right, Ms. Sharice, are you ready to share back your screen?
Yes, let me.
Okay,
will you
awesome.
continue? Will you continue?
All right. So Natalie and Miss Marissa and Miss Sharice, you can choose which phrase you want to say. Bullface. You met joke.
You make joke. Bullface.
Bullface.
Bullface. What, boys? All right. So So here is the beautiful culture, basically. So definitely, they love music. They love people, just celebrating. And I was just showing different pictures. Students, they seems like they have uniforms when they go to school, and just honoring their culture. And of course, the music. They love dancing, and as Miss Chrissy was saying, they have soko and stuff, and every the festival and stuff. So just loving their culture, music and stuff. And here's the favorite part. We're talking about food, and I think this is roti. Okay, I might say it wrong. Is it roti with roti, right? And then
This
there's
one,
this. Is that
that one is double, which
double?
is
Okay,
like the roti skin, kind
right.
of. It may be made a little differently, but it's kind of the same like family.
Right. And is that garbanzo beans that looks like it?
Yes, those are garbanzo beans.
Garbanzo beans. Okay. And then I think this is called corn soup. It's really good. I had some. It's really just fresh and it's delicious. And then, so basically, here we go. Trinidad food, fried bakes and salt fish, which I tried, which was really good. The fish was a little tough when I went there, but it was like having it's better than like fish and chips. So much better than fish and chips. And there's the picture. And so I'm going to talk about some fun facts about Trinidad. So like the world's largest deposit of asphalt is located in Trinidad. It's the town of La Brea in Trinidad's southwestern region. The lake occupies an area of nearly 100 acres and has depths the world's largest natural deposit of asphalt, containing nearly 10 million tons. It's very popular for tourist destinations. Here's another fun fact. One of the hottest chilies in the world is native to Trinidad and Tobago. Trinidad scorpion is native to Trinidad and Tobago and is regarded as one of the hottest chilies in the world. According to the Scoville scale, the Trinidad scorpion has a mean heat of over 1 million. Oh, that sounds really, really hot. Sounds like it's hotter than the jalapeno and other peppers out there in the world. Okay, and then here's another fact. The first winner of the Miss Universe pageant is from Trinidad and Tobago. Her name, I think, was something Penny Commission, won the Miss Universe title in 1977, became the first Black woman to do so. Commissioning was born in Trinidad and Tobago in 1953 and migrated to the U.S. when she was 13. A decade later, she returned to her homeland, where she won Miss Trinidad and the Tobago title and then presented her country in the Miss Universe contest. That's really a beautiful thing. And then here's another fun fact about the Limo dance contest, traces its origin to Trinidad. The Lima dance consists of very interesting and challenging contest. Its originated in Trinidad was populated by Julia Edwards and her dance company. The contest involves a horizontal bar called the limbo, placed atop 2 vertical bars, and the dancer must face the bar and go under it without touching the bar or knocking it over. Yeah, it's like playing limbo. That sounds like fun. Each time someone is eliminated, the bar gets set lower position, making the task even more challenging in this way. The bar is lowered each time in the contesting as it gets eliminated into one winner. That's really fun. So these are all the, let me read one more fact about Trinidad. Trinidad and Tobago is the birthplace of many forms of music. Due to the rich amalgamation of the culture in Trinidad and Tobago, the number of music genres were born in the country. For example, calypso, soca, chutney, and various combinations of these forms of music trace their origins to the Trinidad and Tobago. Additionally, the steel pans are a musical instrument that also originated in the country. So basically, it's a beautiful island. The people are wonderful, pleasant people, just having fun, you know. And then here's a beautiful waterfall. It's a beautiful island. And just look at that water. It's just so clear and so fresh. Makes you want to go swimming. And here is a beautiful little bluebird that I found. And I think this is the instrument they were talking about where they play drums and stuff. And here's a picture. I think they have certain turtles that lay their eggs on the island. And each couple of seasons, they lay their eggs and then they go back into the ocean. And let me play. Oh, I don't think I can play this song. But that is the PowerPoint of Trinidad and Tobago.
Awesome.
All right, let me stop sharing.
All right.
Okay, there we go.
So you guys, Trinidad and Tobago, beautiful place for you to go to. And just wonderful culture. There's a lot of different nationalities of people there. There's Black people, there's Indian people, there's mixed people, just so many different and rich cultures, and a lot of great influences as well too. Another fun fact, we had indentured, we had people from Europe, people from Europe, people from Asia actually that came over to Trinidad and Tobago. So that's why a lot of their food, you see those garbanzo beans, you'll see curry, you'll see the roti, similar to Indian cultures in Asia, right? Because we had those people came over to Trinidad. So you have that full mix of all those different cultures as well. And that's what kind of impacts the food that they're eating and all that good stuff. So what we're gonna do now, we're going to start making our bakes and saltfish. This is gonna be awesome. If you got some sleeves, I need you to roll them up. You're gonna get good and ready in here. Natalie, I see your face. Come on, you are ready to make it with us. And so we are going to start putting together our the mix of the batter. So you wanna get your all-purpose flour. So we have our all-purpose flour here. And so if we could spotlight this screen here, that'd be awesome. And so we're gonna take our all-purpose flour and we're going to get our big bowl, get your biggest bowl here. And we are going to, we're going to add 2 cups of the flour. And so you guys, anytime we make ones like this, you know, it's the same like if you're making bread, right? But we're making like a quicker version of this. And if you have a large family, then you can go ahead and do, so this is 2 cups here. But if you have a large family, then you can do like another 2 cups or another 1 cup just to make sure you have enough for everybody, because everybody's gonna want more than one of these bakes. Trust me. Trust me. Okay. So add your flour. We're going to also add your pancake mix, 1 cup of pancake mix, okay? And this is a trick that my mother does. If you ask someone traditionally from Trinidad, they're probably like, oh, do you put pancake mix in your bakes? They're gonna tell you no, right? But the thing that the pancake mix has, the ingredients that the pancake mix has, is similar to us adding, like how we're adding our baking soda and us adding our yeast, like if you're making bread. But because we want this to be really fluffy, some of the same ingredients here that are in your pancake mix are gonna actually make it really, really good. So we're just gonna put a cup in, or if you have a big family and you added a little bit more flour, then just add a little bit more pancake mix, okay? All right, we're cooking with all our good leaven. All right. So start add it in. And you can kind of take your hands, kind of mix that around because you want that to be, you know, kind of like blended in together. And then make like a little hole in the middle. Okay, start making actually we're gonna add in our baking soda first, and then we're gonna start making the hole to add in our wet ingredients. So we're gonna put in our baking powder, and the baking powder is going to be 1 teaspoon. Okay, so 1 teaspoon of this baking powder. Miss Marissa, can you spotlight my screen here with me tapping on the baking powder? Yeah, so we can get a closer view. Okay. So you're gonna add in one teaspoon of that in there, because I added a little extra in mine, right? So I'm gonna add just a bit more. Okay. And so just go ahead. We're gonna also add a pinch of salt. So mix that around. Let's add our pinch of salt. And then just kind of give that a mix like that. And then we want to make our hole in the middle. Okay. So now you want to pour your water. And so you want to get your 3/4 cup of water. So you want to pour the water in the middle. So you're not pouring all at the same time, right? Pour some in. Use a spoon, okay? Because we're going to get our hands in there, but first you want to use a spoon. The spoon is going to help us so we don't get too messy, because dough on your hands can sometimes get a little tricky. And then we're going to add some more of that water. And you want to combine this until all your dough forms together. It's going to start kind of grouping together. And look at your dough, you guys. If your dough needs a little bit more water, you see how it's starting to group together already, right? It's pulling from the sides. This is what we're looking for. And our bakes, we want our bakes to be soft. So you don't want to, we're not going to handle this too like rough. So you want to just kind of pull it from the corner, and you see how like soft to the touch it is, right? And start just kind of pull from the sides and pull it in. So we want to get all the dough from around the corner. And so when you need your dough, you want to pull around the side and then put in the middle. Around the side, in the middle. In the middle. If it's sticking on your fingers a little too much, you can put a little bit of flour. Just a little dust. Oops, a little dusting of flour. Okay, so we want to get it into a smooth ball. Are you coming along? Coming along, okay, Natalie? Okay. So you guys, we're not needing this dough like a whole lot. So you see how it's like a ball right there? That's what we're looking for. And we want it to still be soft to the touch. Okay. So now go ahead and get this, get the rest of the dough off your hand. You can actually kind of just rub it a little bit, and that'll help to pull it off. All right, so this dough, we want to cover it with a towel, or if you have a paper towel, or if you have a kitchen towel, a clean kitchen towel for sure, not the one that you use to just wipe your hand. And we want to cover it down, and so we're going to let it rise. The baking soda that we put in here, the baking powder, I'm sorry, that we put in here is going to help your dough to be nice and fluffy and to rise. So we want to cover this down, and then we're going to start working on all of our vegetables, and be sure to go ahead and wash your hands. Okay. I know you can try to attack someone with these doughy fingers. Okay. So you already have that covered up. You can kind of move some stuff away from, kind of clear your station a little bit. So now we're gonna work on our vegetables. Okay. So we're gonna be using our red and green bell pepper. Okay, so make sure to take off all these, stickies and stuff. You don't want to eat that. And we're going to, so the dough is going to rest for about 20 minutes. So as we're cutting this up, we're going to go ahead and chop these up. So let's go ahead and start actually first with our, let's start with our onion. Our onions and our garlic.
Is that just a yellow onion or a white onion?
White onion.
Yes, is that a yellow onion or a white onion?
It's a white onion.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I saw a recipe where the lady used a purple onion, but really you can use whatever onion you prefer.
Okay.
The white onion is good just because it purple onion it may change some of the colors of your
food,
of your fish. So just because of the hue in it, but that still has really great flavor as well too.
Okay.
So just really up to you. Whatever you have at your house.
Right.
Use that onion. Right. So get off some of that outer skin. So for this chop, we want to cut our onion. Kind of want to give it some bold chops here. So let's go ahead and lay our onion flat, and we can just kind of cut into it, going straight down. So if you notice, you see? So when this sautés with the fish, you're gonna have a good bite on that onion. Make sure to keep your fingers back, right? Okay. So our cucumbers, we're gonna cut about the same, in the same way. So they're about the same size. We're gonna cut them so they're about the same size there. And when we saute these onions, we're gonna do them with the garlic. So let's actually chop our garlic next. So just put these to the side. This is kind of like these are some of like our aromatics. So we have 5 cloves of garlic. 1, 2. right? So for our garlic, you can just, if you take the side of your knife, you can just hit straight down on it. Okay, and that's gonna open up your garlic without you having a hard time trying to get it open. So just hit down on it and be careful. This is where your parent can help you. Hi, Miss Brenda, I see you there.
We are here with late, but we are watching you.
Woohoo! Awesome. Well, I'm glad that you are here. That is all that matters.
Okay.
All right. So, Miss Brenda, what we did, we needed the dough. So, your dough here. And
I
so,
saw you.
So we did the flour, pancake
Okay.
mix.
With the pancake mix, I know. Yeah.
With the baking powder.
Okay.
Salt. And a pinch of salt.
Okay.
With the water, and we just mixed it together until we got a nice smooth ball. And then we, we're letting it rise.
Okay.
Awesome. So now we're so you can go ahead and do that. And then we're gonna we're chopping up the vegetables. Okay, so let's go ahead. So you see how that garlic comes right off the back of the because we just pressed on it. So literally you can see how it kind of is open a little bit. And then if you just pull on the back of it, or just kind of like lift up that little edge right there, it just peels right off. You can kind of grab it from that little tail and it just comes right off. Go ahead and do that. Then we're just gonna mince all these garlic pieces and put it right next to our onion. It's gonna make everything taste so good.
Are you like chopping it, or can we use the garlic squeezer?
Say that one more time. You said if we're chopping it.
Are we chopping it, or we're gonna use the garlic crusher?
Oh, so we're chopping it. We're chopping it. If you have a garlic masher, that's fine too. Yeah, that could work as well. So either one is totally fine because it's gonna fry up with our onions, and these are kind of gonna get a little translucent. So anything about like that good mince right there. And so let's put it next to our onions. So let's do the same for our bell pepper. So seeing that we're using red and green, you can use like half of the green, half of the red. You can take out the core. Do you guys think that bell peppers spring water?
Do they spring water?
Yeah. Like when you're cooking, do they give off water?
I would think so, maybe, because they can be kind of juicy sometimes
Yeah,
and sweet.
absolutely. So the bell peppers do spring water. So because they spring water, you can, like for the dish that we're making today, our fish, we're gonna make it to be kind of dry because so we're using tilapia, but normally we're using a fresh tilapia. But normally when you make traditional saltfish, and sometimes it can be hard to find, like if I were to have you guys get the actual like salted fish, the fish is when it's saltfish, it's very, 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 very salty, right? And really they put that much salt on it really to preserve it, right? And so when you cook it in this dish, you would have to soak it to take off some of the salt, because when I say it's very salty, it's very salty. So for us today, I kind of had us doing it the opposite way. So we're getting the fish and then you're adding as much salt as you like for your taste. And we have to watch our salt intake as well. So that's why I'm having us do it with raw fish versus the salted fish that is already, it's for the most part, it's dried. It's already kind of like cooked because it's been salted it's already salted. So you would just, add into your food and cook it with everything. You don't have to add salt like that. So with this, the water from the bell pepper is actually going to give it some really good moisture. And that's why, like, if you cook zucchini or like certain vegetables will give off water, like cabbage. Do you guys notice that? You put cabbage in a pot, it'll spring a lot of water. Okay, so let's just put these to the side so that they'll be ready. We'll be able to pull from them when we're ready to use them. All right, let's cut up our cucumbers next. So I like to take off some skin, just like a couple strips. If you have your potato peeler, you can just kind of like just go just straight down and take off some of these, take off some of the skin there for you. The skin has a lot of nutrients in it too, so that's why I'm keeping some of the skin. Remember, food gives us life. So let's go ahead and cut it again in half, like that. Then we can lay it flat. And we're gonna just cut straight across. So if you notice, everything is kind of about the same, like our onions, our cucumber, our bell peppers, they're kind of in the same size range, right? All right, let me know how it's going for you guys over there. I know we have some awesome choppers. Now I see you over there getting ready to chop. Show your skills. Okay. Cucumbers. I think the other vegetable we need to chop is our tomatoes, and then those will be all of our veggies. If you're vegan or vegetarian, feel free to put whatever other kind of vegetables you want in here. It's gonna make it fantastic. All right, you guys, I'm just being mindful of our time. I'm gonna pick up the pace a little bit, just a little bit, because remember we're gonna get our pan going to get our to fry our bakes, and we're gonna be doing like a double time. We're gonna get our fish going, and we're gonna get our bakes going at the same time. So just a heads up. They are lovely tomatoes, same size. I don't know about you guys, but I love chopping. Like when you see some of the people and they'll be like, so when you go to culinary school, you'll learn all of those knife skills and all the terms, julienne. They say you're gonna julienne that, you're gonna cut it a certain way. I'm just gonna put these on the side of the cucumbers. All right. So the next thing we want to do, okay, before I talk about the next thing, how are you guys doing? Are we good on vegetables? Yeah? Doing kind of okay? So we want to get our fish going. Okay, so I have some fillets here of the tilapia, and you want to get a pot on the stove, and we're just gonna steam it. Okay, just a little bit. We still want it to be dry. We don't want it to be like a soup. We're gonna steam the fish, and we're actually just gonna put a couple of our onions with it to steam. Okay, so we're putting it in a pot to steam first, and then we're going to let the fish steam and cook. And then as our bakes are baking, then we're gonna add the cooked fish in with then we're gonna saute with all these vegetables. So step one right now, get your fish in the pot with some water.
What kind of pot are we using?
So you can use like if you have like a medium pot, or almost kind of like your frying pan, but yeah, that one's a good one. Perfect. And then you can just get that with some water, put some of your onions on top of it, and add the seasonings. We're gonna add our black pepper and our chili flakes on there to season
How much
it.
water do you add?
I would say like about half
Yeah.
1/3 of a cup. 1/3 of a cup of water. And depending on how much fish you have, you may need to add a little more. Okay, because we want our fish to cook. So let's go ahead and do that. So we're gonna come on over to the stove and get our fish going. So for example, I have my fish here. Some flakes. Some black pepper. And you could do it for both sides. Get it in the pot.
Do we add the water before the fish or after when the fish goes in?
You ask the question?
Do we add the water before the fish goes in or after the fish comes in?
So you can put the fish, because we're gonna steam it first. So put the fish into the pan and just add the water. So you can put the fish in first and then pour in some water and then you're gonna cover it down.
Thank you.
So I'm gonna move over to the stove, okay?
Do we also add salt to the fish?
Yes, you do.
Okay, thank you.
Miss Christel, the fish is it steamed fish or you are frying it?
We're steaming it. We're steaming it. So we're steaming it, but we're gonna we're steaming it with just the water. But we want it to still stay and we're gonna drain off any liquid. In the meantime, um, you want to light your other stove because we want to get the oil hot for the bakes. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put my fish in here. All right, add some of those onions, you guys, just a little bit on top. So just a couple. You're not adding all of them, just a couple right now for this. And then put a cover on this so that it's gonna steam and cook that down. So let's get our so you want to get your deep pot for the bakes because we're gonna deep fry the bakes. So you want to pour in your oil and okay, I see what
How much oil do we put in the pan?
All right, we're going to pour in 3 cups of vegetable oil.
3 cups of vegetable.
Because of my stove, I'm going to switch this over here just so you guys can see. So we want this oil to get hot. And the way that you know your oil is ready as it gets hot, you can actually take a piece of your dough and drop it in. And if it rises to the top quickly, then you know your oil is ready. So we're gonna let that get nice and hot. Okay, so while that's getting hot, let's grab our bakes. All right, you guys, look at my bakes. You see how it's bigger in my bowl, right? So if I were to do it like that, you see how it kind of jumps right back, right? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take You may need a little bit of flour. So you see how it's sticking right there? So we're gonna add some, I'm gonna put some flour here in my bowl. If yours is a little sticky, add some flour. And we want to roll out some little balls. Kind of just move it around a little bit in there. So it's not so sticky.
Mine is a perfect ball.
That's awesome. Oh, let's see I see your ball there. Oh, no. Your ball went flying. Oh my goodness. I like how you're kneading your ball there.
I was just playing around with it and then it just fell in my hands and then it fell in this bowl and then I went on left. Yes. It is a very stretchy ball.
I like how you're kneading your ball. All right, so you're gonna make small circles. So probably about so you want to roll your balls out.
How big do our balls have to be? This one I'm gonna make a little bit bigger. Do they all have to be the same size?
No, they do not. You want to have some small ones and you want to have some big ones because I think the small ones are going to be cute. And then the big ones, are gonna hold a lot of that filling that we're gonna make. Okay. All right. So like I have this big guy here. He's bigger than the other one, and so go around like that. Okay. Almost like a coin. Okay. So let's do a couple more of those that are gonna fit into our pot. And we don't want to overcrowd our pot, so we're going to right. And if your hands are sticky, add a little bit of flour. Okay. So you guys, let's go ahead and start dropping them into our oil. So be careful now when you're working with oil. We don't want it to splatter back up at you. So you don't want to splat it in. You want to slide it in. Okay. And we can test if our oil is ready by putting in a little piece. Okay. Put in a little piece of your dough. Oh, you guys don't see my dough there. Okay. So I'm going to put in another piece of my dough so you guys can see. Put in a little piece of your dough. So you see how it floated right up to the top. So that let me know that it's ready. Okay, and then stay down there at the bottom. Go ahead, take those pieces out. And then put in your bakes, you guys. So we're gonna tag team, you guys. You're gonna put in your bakes. These are gonna fry up. And then we're also gonna check on our fish. And what we're looking for is for it to cook. You're gonna see your bakes puff up, and we're gonna turn it over on the other side. And your heat should be about like a medium heat. And what we're looking for is the color on your bakes. You'll see where your oil hits it, it's gonna do it halfway, and it's gonna be nice and brown. But make sure your fire is on medium heat. So we want someone to roll out the rest of the dough, and then someone else can check on the fish.
Are they supposed to be puffing up? The bread. How are you supposed to make a triangle?
How's it going over there?
Are they supposed to be puffing up?
Yes. Are yours puffing up too?
Not yet.
Not yet? Okay.
So
like I can see my bakes is there. So I'm actually gonna turn that one over. You see how that brown color? That's what we're looking for.
our fish is already ready.
Yours is ready?
Chris, yeah.
Check on your fish.
It tastes like what my mom used to make.
Nice. So check on your fish there. It should be kind of like flaking off a little bit. And you can look and see that it's cooked because it's not gonna be pink anymore. It's gonna be more white. And you see how it's kind of like flaking off there, right? And in a little bit, because this fish doesn't need to cook very long. So you just want it to steam there. Make sure your seasonings are good. Make sure it has enough salt, enough pepper, right? So you can make some about like this size. You see, bigger than my palm. Okay. So from your round like this, you guys, and just like how I said, go around like this, we're gonna flatten it out so it's like a bigger circle. So we're gonna have some really great sizes in all these different ones, okay? So this one I'm making wider, right? So just a little bit wider. And let's check on our guys, check on the ones that are in here. It's gonna puff up really nicely there. Just a little bit more. And then we're gonna add in the next batch, right? Our fish should be done about now, so you can check on your fish, give it a taste. So you can kind of flake it up a little bit in there because we're gonna do it. Okay. I think mine can use a little bit more. So add the seasonings in there that you need. So while your bakes is going, we're going to put down our, you can use another, grab your other frying pan, or if you have your same frying pan, you can push your fish to a side, push it to a corner. And you can pour some olive oil or some oil, because then we're going to saute the onions and the garlic. Okay, so that's if you don't have another pan. If you do have another pan, put some olive oil, and then we're going to combine everything. So we're going to start with the onions and garlic first.
When do we take out the bread?
So you want to look for the color. Is it brown? Does it look like this guy? Should be brown on both sides. And you can grab a plate with some paper towel and just put your bakes, take your bakes out. And you can check them, you guys. So like, I'm gonna cut this one open so you guys can see on the inside, okay? Because we're literally gonna cut these in half. So it should look something like this in there, okay? Make sure that the middle is cooked, you guys. And then the next one, roll it out flatter. Okay, roll this out flatter. All right, you guys, so base is going. Now let's get our fish. Let's get our fish finished. So onions, garlic, let's get that in the pot. Your onions and garlic, you're gonna saute until they're a little until they're translucent a little bit. All right, how's your bakes tasting, you guys?
What?
This isn't good? Mine's
What tastes
tasting good. Huh?
What? What are we
It's
tasting?
wonderful.
Standing.
So we're looking for that golden brown color. All right. I think my pot back there is hot enough. All right, after your onions are good, then feel free to add in your bell peppers. Actually, before you add in the bell peppers, add in the fish. My pot is still getting a little hot here.
What are you putting together?
Hmm?
What are you putting together in the pot?
You put it together in the pot? Great.
What are you putting in the pot? What are you putting in the pan?
You said, what are you putting in the
Pan.
in the pan? I put in the fish with the onions and the garlic.
Okay.
Okay. And then let's go ahead and add in our bell peppers. And because the bell peppers are really crunchy, it's gonna help them to get tender. Look at all these guys, you guys. You want this to cook, you want the onions and everything to cook down with it. So for our base, you're gonna you see how there's like a pocket in there, a pocket of love, right? So that's how we're gonna cut it open. So just kind of put this one to the side. And then put this saute down. And then you can add in your we're gonna add in the cucumber and the tomato. And just give everything a toss. All right, how you guys coming? Coming okay? All right, you guys make sure to taste it. Yeah. And make sure it has what it needs. All right. So this is good for us to turn off here. I'm just adding some more black pepper because I like black pepper. If you like it spicy, add some extra spice. All right, you see how there's not a lot of like liquid in here? That's what we're looking for. Don't want too much liquid. Well, it shouldn't be really, it should just be moist, but it shouldn't be like soupy or anything like that. All right, so you guys, from your fish being done there, go ahead. So cut your bakes. This should be like a little pocket. Open the mouth, and you're gonna put some of the filling into the mouth. And you can get some of all those vegetables. We've got cucumber and bell peppers. And, all right. So just like our picture. Okay. All right, you guys, how are you coming? How are you doing? I'm gonna come back over to the table. Whew. Cooking is like a workout. Could you imagine if you didn't have a stove? You had to work on a wood fire? Okay. Let me turn my light on so you guys can see me. Miss Sharice, how you doing over there? Oh, see, look. You see the flour on my chest, right? That's from all that good bakes making. All right. All right, you guys.
That looks so good.
Thank you. Natalie, I saw you over there dancing. Is it good? You see that steam on there? Oh. Make you wanna do a dance. Make you wanna do a dance. Okay. Oh, hold on, Natalie. I see you. You hold on. You hold on. I see you, Natalie. Okay, Natalie, I see you. Let me get you in this visual. Wow. That looks so good. Ooh-wee.
It looks
Oh my
tasty,
goodness.
and I bet it'll taste good.
Oh yeah. That looks so good. Okay, are you ready to taste it? Ready for us to taste it together?
Yeah, yours is ready. This is this one. Chris. That's the last question.
Rogue, watch it.
Watch it. And then last one. We have three because we have three customers.
You said you have three?
Three, because we have three people trying to eat it.
Oh, okay. The other people trying to eat it. How's it? Okay. Oh, they're trying to eat it together with us? Okay. Okay.
Chris, this is ready.
You're ready?
What's in it?
Fish. Okay, so it has fish, cucumber, carrots.
Does that have any dressing?
Huh?
Does it have dressing?
No, no dressing. Whee! Where's the last one?
Yes, Miss Brenda, I see you. You said you're gonna send me pictures. Yes, send me a picture. Okay, Natalie, are you ready? Are you waiting? Are you getting yours?
It would be
Oh,
good
wait.
if it was a little bit more. I know. Oh, we're not.
Let's go.
Natalie,
Hey, people are coming.
let's eat it. All right.
Let's go over.
Okay, let's go. Mm. Mm.
Where's the
That's
dessert?
pretty good.
Oh, we got the whole family there. I know it's hot. I know. See, that's what makes this fun because it like oozes out. Mm-mm-mm.
Wait, I have to get a phone of mic.
Is it on me?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm.
It's good though.
Mm-mm-mm.
Nana, you made this?
Good. Where'd you get this one? We made it. Huh?
Sister, what'd you think?
Homemade. It's good.
It's good. Come on, home. That's what Natalie, you said it just right. Homemade. Woohoo.
Yeah.
Mm.
It tastes like pancake. Pancake. Yeah, yeah.
Mm. Oh yeah. That's so good.
You want your mom?
Mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. It's nice and hot.
Mix up. Let it go.
Wow.
Just take a bite. I'm gonna have to try too.
Mm-hmm.
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 Great job, Natalie and sisters. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. And Miss Brenda and Mileva and Andrew. Good job. Mm-mm. See? See how you're doing that happy dance? That's how you know.
It tastes very good. So next time we'll be able to know how to make this.
And the recipe is in the parent portal. So you can go back and watch how to make it. You can watch back our video and see yourself on YouTube making it.
See on YouTube. I want to see myself on YouTube.
Yeah, you can go back and watch it.
Wait, can you send me the link, please?
Mhm.
Please send me the link or the name of your channel.
I'm putting it in here right now.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now we have our showcase coming up, and so you can watch more of our world language class, but also a lot of our other activities on YouTube. Like tonight we have college admissions process. It's actually getting ready to start at 6. It's gonna be great. We have awesome. We partner with the AKAs, and they're actually having a career panel. So we're having professionals from all different fields to share with all of our 9th through 12th graders. And they're gonna get to learn about some of these different professions and learn about what it takes to be in that career and field. So join us, all right? And actually we're gonna stream on YouTube live as well. So you guys will get to see it. All right. So wonderful.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, where's the other one?
Okay.
We
Look forward
found
to seeing you guys next time in world language class. And Natalie and Miss Lourdes, you guys have been fantastic. So yay! So now you know how to make sawfish and bakes
Yes. Now
from
just take
Trinidad and Tobago. So when you travel to Trinidad and Tobago, you'll know. You can tell them I've had sawfish and bakes. They're gonna be like, "What?" They're gonna say, "What you say?" Right? Awesome. Good job, you guys. And so I'll be in communication with you because I want to find out what countries you guys want us to go to for next semester in the spring. Okay?
Exciting.
So
Yay.
more good food.
Yes.
All right. So have a good night. Finish eating your bakes. Look, I'm gonna finish eating mine too. Bye, you guys. Great job, Natalie. All right, Andrew Mileva. Good job. Bye.
Bye, everyone. Bye.
Have a
Bye.
great week.